Hi everyone, my name is Olesya Rulin. You might know me from a gazillion different Disney Channel shows, as well as lots of movies and other TV shows. And I'm here talking to you today about JIV Athletics and drumroll, the 5 top things you can do to boost energy. So I'm going to wait a second. Hi, who is Jessie anyways? Hi Jessie, thanks for joining. I'm going to give you guys a second to get on here, and then I'm going to share some really exciting news for JIV, as well as, my 5 top tips of getting energy. And I'm going to highlight some other brands that I love, some of which you can find in Verishop, and other ones are just, you're going to have to find them online, that I love that help me get really active and excited about my day. Okay, so I am just going to wait a few more seconds, but welcome to my bedroom, and I hope everyone's off to an incredible Tuesday. And I wanted to quickly, share the news. JIV just launched a new color, guys. Yes, so we have this beautiful black, and we have their traditional sand color when it comes to their camel toe proof underwear and these amazing athletic bras. And they just launched, wait for it, coffee. Today is the first day that the beautiful coffee color in all of its sizes are available at jivathletics.com. So head over there if you want to get this beautiful color. Meanwhile, there are still the sand and the black available on Verishop, and the brown will soon be up. But right now, if you want to snag a small in the brown, go to JIV Athletics. Hi, Mac Turner. And you can snag one of these there. Hi, Beta. Hey, Johnny. Hey. Hi, guys. I love seeing all your names pop up. So write me a message if you have any questions. So today is the launch of JIV's coffee color. Yay! We've been waiting for this forever, and I'm really excited about it because I have both the black and obviously the sand color, and it's just nice to have an option. And this is very sleek and neutral. So staying in the coffee theme before. Hi, Pretty Hurts. Hi, Beta. Hi, Aquila Pop. What's up? All right, so staying in the coffee thing. I'm going to try not to be distracted. Hi, Shop Girl, EM Washington. Hi, guys. Coffee thing. Here we go. So what gives us energy? And I know you guys have heard it like a gazillion times. Like, you need to work out, you need to move, you need to feel motivated to get the day. But it's really hard to want to do like a downward dog when you're like in bed and you're laying there, you're like, I just can't. So these are my top tips. Hi, Brandon. To get yourself out of bed and get moving when you absolutely do not want to move ever. Hi, Blue Jean Baby. Okay, so tip number 1. I don't see how it's possible to get out of bed, to work out, to feel motivated, to do anything past just washing yourself and doing laundry when the world is so chaotic, especially the last year and a half. And we've got our responsibilities. Some of us have children that are screaming in the other room while we're trying to do a conference call. It's a lot. And one thing I think we always kind of like bypass is our gut health. And I don't know if you guys know this, but your gut is actually connected to your brain. It really is. So when you have that gut instinct and you're like, oh, I just feel like I shouldn't do that. The reason is because your gut is literally talking to your brain. The bacteria sends all these little neurotransmitters to your brain to make choices together. That's why when you eat really poor, like kind of crappy food, you literally feel sick because it's not just your belly, it's also your head because your brain's not getting the right nutrition. So, how are we going to get out of bed and get motivated to live our lives if our gut health is messed up? And it goes even beyond that. If you don't have the good bacteria in your stomach and in your gastrointestinal tract, it doesn't matter if you're only eating organic, yummy food, it's not being digested properly. I can attest to that. Until I met my homeopath and I got on this gut health kick, I was only digesting like 20% of the really expensive bougie organic food that I was eating. So fix your gut health. So I'm going to talk about a couple probiotics and supplements that I love. And the reason is because they will give you energy. You'll feel like you're more in your body, and then you're much more likely to get up moving in your JIV Athletics bra and your incredible camel toe proof underwear if you feel like you can actually have the energy to move, right? It's connected. Hi, Beta. Working out with this underwear is everything. Very comfortable. I used to be very conscious, yes, of the camel. Thank you for this live. Oh, no problem, Beta. I know I love this underwear. That's why I'm working with JIV. It's so cool to feel just supported. And if for the ladies out there, if you want to rock the camel toe, no judgment. That's what's so cool about JIV. Like, you can do you. But for the days that you don't want to think about that, or for me, I would be out running around doing yoga and I have a couple of like leggings that are lighter colored. And then all of a sudden I'm with my nephew and I'm like picking them up from karate and I have a camel toe and I'm like, no longer appropriate. And it's weird. And there's like dads. I'm walking around with a camel toe. It's not great. So JIV is incredible for that, because it does have that special lining, and it's really fancy schmancy science of how this works and why it's so thin, but it stops your camel toe from showing. But it's incredibly breathable because the inside of this lining is also made out of cotton, which is exactly what your nether regions want. It's the healthiest thing for us is cotton down there because it breathes and keeps your pH and your bacterial level normal, which is great. I'm going to actually highlight this one. This is the JIV Athletics high rise, which is what I love and wear a lot. I'm going to highlight that one right now. And I know there's a couple sizes still available, and this is in the sand color. And again, if you want to get this gorgeous coffee color, it launched today, but you have to go to jivathletics.com to get, and they have the whole arrangement of sizes, small to extra large. All right, back to gut health really quickly. So it's really hard to get off the couch and be motivated if you can't digest any of your food and you literally have no energy. So the probiotic that I drink is seed. You can get it at seed.com. And the reason I love them because they are so science-based. And when you go to the grocery store, and I'm sure all of you have had this experience, and you go into that aisle at Whole Foods and it says probiotics, and there's literally a fridge and 17,000 different varieties of probiotics ranging from $22 to like $200, and you just get lost. And I'm a health nut. I have done my research and I cannot understand that aisle. I'm like, why does this one have to be refrigerated? Why is 2 billion probiotic bacteria great and this one only has 1 billion and this one has 1 trillion? And what does that mean? And how much of it is actually getting into my body? Do I need all of this? So overwhelming. And then a couple of years ago, I discovered Seed online, and they're very good about teaching you the importance of a microbiome, what this actually means. And unlike all those other brands that you find at Whole Foods and nutrition stores, they have science behind them. Yay, I'm a big fan of science. If you go on the website, you can read all about it. Their probiotic does not need to be refrigerated ever. It is tested not just by FDA standards, it's tested by the European Union standards, which are unfortunately and fortunately for Europe, unfortunately for us, the FDA doesn't really test as well as Europe does. So the standards are so high, and they're also tested by the Japanese standards. So it's just all of the science you could possibly want. Does not need to be refrigerated, which is great. Comes in this glass container. Here's your little capsule. You take 2 a day. It is revolutionary. It changed everything from my vaginal pH, which is really important, to keep everything just happy. It changed my hair. It obviously changed my digestion. I can digest food. I'm less hungry. And my mood, which earlier when I said your brain and your stomach are connected, they actually are. And there's new research that just came out that before they linked depression and anxiety to like stomach issues, and now they found out it's actually the opposite. So if you're feeling lethargic and sad and have anxiety and have tummy issues, it's the opposite. Fix your tummy and depression and anxiety will literally go down because they work in tandem together. It's just your body trying to communicate with you. So incorporate a probiotic. It's so important. I highly recommend Seed. It comes in this refillable glass eco jar. You can only find it online, so look that up. All right, so now that we talked about probiotics, that's great. Now all of a sudden our gut's healthy, we're absorbing nutrition. Step number 1 to being more energetic, being able to absorb food. Yay! Step number 2, now that you can absorb food and take in the nutrition, we have to really pay attention to what we're actually taking in. And I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but our food nutrition value is so much less than it was 40 years ago because of what we've done to our soil quality, because an apple today does not literally have the same nutrients as an apple from 1940. It just doesn't. We've depleted our soil, we've depleted our nutrients. It's just different. So you really have to just step it up with taking in supplements and taking in vitamins to make up for that deficit. You just do. Again, back to our nutrition aisle in the grocery store. Now that we have a probiotic, now you're staring at all the different supplements and thinking the same thing I do. Like, what do I take? And there's so many different varieties, and I'm overwhelmed. But I really just want to throw on my JIV Athletics bra and do some downward dogs. And I want to feel like I have all my nutrients and I can finally digest food. So this is a brand that I really love, and it's called Athletic Greens. And it's made in New Zealand. Again, I am a huge science nerd, and I love doing all of this work for you guys so you don't have to find other brands. And I love being the guinea pig. So this one is gluten-free, corn-free, obviously animal-friendly. It's vegetarian, vegan, paleo, keto, all no GMOs, no herbicides, pesticides, all the things. It's insane. And this little tiny pouch does not have to be refrigerated. Their bigger jar does. I'm always on the go and I don't have time. So I buy the little travel package, and you just mix it with some water. And this has 75 proven whole food sources ingredients in it. So it makes up for the deficit. I eat so clean. I spend most of my money at fancy Whole Foods, and I know I'm having a deficit of nutrients just because of the times that we're living in, and we're dealing with so much stress. So check them out, Athletic Greens. You just mix it with some water. It tastes really sweet. It's green, and it's all the vitamins and nutrients you need literally for that day, which is incredible. All right, I'm going to take a second and talk about this thong because we should. So why I love JIV Athletics is it's in alignment with my lifestyle that I'm trying to show you right now, with taking probiotics, with making sure I'm getting all of my nutrients. Because if I feel good, I'm that much more likely to hit the mat and do my Pilates or my yoga exercises, right? And I've never really kind of cared, but I didn't in my 20s about the whole camel toe frontal rise or front wedgie situation. But when I got into my 30s and I started hanging out more with my nephews and I'm around my friends and family that have children, I'm like, ooh, running around in these like light beige leggings, super cute and sexy, not so camel toe friendly. And I'm not sure why there's a seam in the middle of all of our yoga pants. I just don't know, but there is. And hi, ES men. Hi, join the party. And it's just a little uncomfortable. It's one thing pre-pandemic, if I was just in my yoga studio and practicing, I was in the vibe, so it didn't matter. But then you walk out to the real world, and we're so busy these days. I don't even have time to change. I'm just running around, and all of a sudden, you're like, I'm in the grocery store with my kid, and I have a camel toe, and I don't really feel comfortable. Also, it's not just for leggings. What's so cool about JIV is these thongs are so incredibly comfortable. They're seamless. Um, there's no tags. They breathe really well, and they work great under jeans or anything else where you might feel like, I want a little extra support and I want to look really sleek, like a beautiful, just like a little jumper or just any other outfit too. You just feel very sleek and together, just in case. And that was what was important for me, just to make sure that, like, what, if I wanted to, I'm supported and I don't have a camel toe situation that day. Again, so the coffee color dropped today. We have coffee. It's available at jivathletics.com. It will be soon on Verishop. Meanwhile, the product that I'm showcasing right now is in the color sand. I love the high rise because I got a booty and I actually like things to be on top of my hips. But it also comes in the mid rise as well, in coffee, black, and sand. If you go to the website or click right here, and they're super comfortable, guys. You're gonna love them. And again, the liner is so thin, you will not notice a difference. I promise. It does not feel like you're wearing a panty liner or a diaper. It does not. You don't even feel it. and inside is cotton, so it's very breathable. All right, I'm gonna move over to the bra really quick because that's what I have on. And right now it's $39.10 instead of $46, which is great. This is their athletic bra in black, which I love. I wear this pretty exclusively. I met the owners of JIV a couple years ago, and I snagged one of their sand bras, and I've had it for 3 or 4 years, and I wear it nonstop, and it is completely held together. I wear, this is a medium. I'm a 32D, so I need a little extra room, and it's super comfortable. Again, it's tagless, it's seamless. It just sits, and unlike a lot of my other bras that I've had from different brands, it doesn't constrict me, if that makes sense. And I'm pretty big chested for a small human. I'm 32D, like I said, and a lot of bras that I have, like, I just feel like I have to like throw, like, kind of squeeze into them, and they're on, which makes me want to rip it off immediately after my practice. And that's not the that's not like the vibe behind JIV. They just want you to be comfortable all the time, and that's why I love this bra. And it's really cute. It's razor black. I've had it on for hours and it doesn't bother me. So check it out. It's great. It's on sale right now, and it comes in black and sand. Okay, segueing back to our number 3 thing to do to get motivated and feel like a boost of energy. So number 1, fix your gut health. Make sure that you're digesting your food, that your insides are working together. Your brain and your gut brain have to talk to each other. Number 1, get a probiotic. I love Seed. Go to seed.com. It's great. Number 2, make sure that you're absorbing. Now that you can absorb stuff, make sure that you're eating the right things. I'm not just talking about like a green juice and a lemon water. That's nice. Sure, but it's reality, and if you get that into your day, wonderful. But you also need to get the right supplements, because we're just not absorbing nutritious food enough, because the nutritional value of the food is actually dropped historically. So you need to take supplements. Again, I love this one. It's easy. You throw it in water. It does not need to refrigerate it. You can throw a bunch in your purse. I give this to my husband. I give it to my mom. Everyone gets these. Shake, 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 chug. It actually tastes great. It's like green in color and tastes like sugary water, although there's no sugar in this. Okay, number 3, to feel a boost of energy, take a second. I love self-care, but I know that we're also busy running around, and sometimes you just can't. And you hit that wall at like 3 p.m. where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to have another Trente coffee on ice and just force my body through the rest of the day. And that's not what your body wants. And I know, especially in this culture in America, we are all about like performance and keep going and keep going. And all that does is result in us being really unhappy, overly caffeinated, and kind of burned out. And you get home and it's 9 p.m. and you're just like trying to, you know, make it through bedtime with your kids, or try to finally get to the mat and do a Pilates workout, and you're like, I just can't anymore. And you know, I'm trying to avoid that for you, and I've done it for years and just burnt myself out. So now I have all these little tips and tricks. All right, number 3, take a second. I don't care if you have 5 minutes, lock yourself in the pantry if you have kids, or sit in the car. I love having these items in the car with me because I live in LA and it's crazy. Thanks, Mac Turner. I love this so much. I love talking to you guys. Hi, Mandy123. Sorry, this is Rose Mist, and this is by Cora Organics. I love it. It's organic rose mist. There's a gazillion different brands, but I suggest getting a really clean, organic brand. Hi, Beta15. You added an athletic bra. Yes, girl. You'll love it. It's so comfortable. So grab a rose mist, because why not? And here's a jade roller. You can find them anywhere. They're incredible. Throw them in your bag, throw them in your car, wherever. And while you're waiting for life to keep going, you just do a couple of sprays. I don't know why, this is just the most relaxing sensation. Then you sit there while you're in traffic, you're not going anywhere, one hand on the wheel, and just roll your face. Or hopefully you're parked, or in your office, or hiding from your kids in your pantry. And just relax the muscles in your face. And for me, my hair is crazy. I hold a lot of tension in my forehead. So at midday, I will just roll this out. And this basically feels like heaven. You can see my eyes are rolling at the back of my head. And it just releases all that pressure that tends to build up right here. And all of a sudden, after 3 or 4 minutes, I just feel like a human again. Yay, energy boost. And that's all that our bodies and our minds need when we hit that afternoon slump, when we want a 14th cup of coffee, or for me, like a 14th cup of matcha. It really just needs a break. And whether that's 3 mindful minutes of a little rose mist, a little jade roller, some deep inhales, all of a sudden you don't feel so crazy. So check that out. Find these in your life and utilize them. It'll help you get to your yoga mat where you can utilize this bra and this JIV camel toe underwear, because there's no point in having all these incredible products if you're too tired to put them on and do the exercises, right? Okay. My fourth little tip is breathing. And this also kind of goes into taking a minute, but I love essential oils to wake me up, get me moving. These ones are from Sage. You can use Vitruvi. They're incredible. This one's for cleanse. This one is this for like arrival when you travel. Let's see. Oh, this one's I love, actually. Let's do unwind, because before I hit a workout, I want to unwind for my day so I can transition into my workout. Throw on my JIV underwear, throw on my bra, and chill. So what you want to do is you want to roll, or if it's a dropper, drop some essential oils in your palm. You want to roll it around, and this is really easy. It takes 2 seconds. You want to warm up the essential oils, and then you're going to take 3 deep inhales. And allow those essential oils to enter your body and calm your entire nervous system, or revamp it depending on what kind of oil you want to use. You want to do that 3 times, and I swear it is a game changer. You're getting oxygen into your body, you're feeling motivated just because you're breathing and you're giving yourself that time to open up your chest and your heart cavities and be in your body, which is what we want to do. We want to get you back into your body so everything's working together so you can finish your workout, so you can show up for yourself, most importantly, and for everyone else around you. There's a really cool one that's peppermint that I love. If you use a peppermint oil, that one wakes you up instantly. Do those 3 breaths and put a little peppermint behind your ears and your temples, and it just goes ding. You don't even need a coffee. It just wakes you right up. And then the last thing that I want to say for getting ourselves up and moving is move. Like, if you're taking your probiotic, and if you're taking in the nutrients, and okay, you did some breath work, you took a second, you put on some rose mist, you're like, okay, I'm together, now move. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but throw on your JIV Athletic bra. Right now it's on sale for $39.10. There's a black one and a sand one. I'll switch over to the sound because it's so pretty. The black one, it's so pretty. It's the one I have on right now. And then throw on some camel toe approved panties, because why not? This is the mid-rise. I wear mostly the high-rise, but I love the mid-rise as well. If I have like jeans that are not as high-rise, they're great. Or any of my other leggings. This one's in black, and the coffee color came out today. It's at jivathletics.com in all of the sizes. It's so pretty, guys. This coffee, everyone wants neutrals these days, and it's just so sexy. It looks great on everyone's skin tone, and this is the high-rise. So check that out. All right, so get moving, guys. And I know that sounds a lot easier at the end of the day, and you're like crawling into your home. You're like, oh my God, I just want to lay here. And I've been there. So what I love to do is I lay my yoga mat out before I leave my house or before like a meeting so I can see it. That way I have a better chance of getting to it. And then if you don't feel like you can do a full workout and like really get into it, it's okay, you don't have to. But stretch. This is one of my favorite things I just purchased. It's a foam roller, but it's kind of hard. And this one's electronic, so you push the button and then vibrates at different frequencies. So even if I can't get to the mat and feel like, okay, today I'm going to do this crazy workout, I'm like, you know what? Today I'm just going to vibrate on this foam roller and just move the fascia. So we have connective tissue on our entire body. Like, I think it's literally 1,000,000 connective tissues. And it's connected like a little web. And if we don't break it up and move it, it gets stiff. So if you ever see like an old person walking down the street and they're like, yes, they're older, but it's mostly because their fascia is also like kind of fused together, and you get a little crinky and crunchy. So we want to make sure that connective tissue is broken up and fluid and moving like a dancer. That way you don't get sedentary and like stuck. So if you can't do a crazy workout or you're sore from the other day's workout, just stretch it out. Get on a foam roller, stretch out your hips, stretch out your back, open up your chest, because we're always on a computer, we're always on our phone. We're so concave these days. I know I am. I have carpal tunnel from holding the cell phone all day long. So just open all of this out, and energetically, you're telling the world, the universe, if you believe in that, like, hey, I'm open to receive. And you're allowing your body just to breathe and relax all of those muscles that it's been constricting against, driving, looking at the phone, running around. So stretch it out, get a little vibrating foam roller. There's one on Verishop that's pretty cool. I think it's like $25. And it's just nice to give you a little massage. I know that most of us still can't go anywhere. It's still very much a pandemic. So it's nice to have something at home that kind of simulates a massage and a spa experience. And what I've noticed is if I do this guy and I roll things out and I just start moving a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm that much more likely to be like, well, maybe I'll do a downward dog now. Okay, well, maybe I'll do like 15 minutes of my Pilates, and 15 turns into 30 because I've done all the other steps to get there. So I hope today helped you guys kind of reground. And I think my biggest focus is knowing that you guys are doing the best that you can every single day. And whether that's just simply stretching today or making sure that your gut health is happy and that you can digest food and throwing in some really beautiful essential nutrients in there and taking some deep breaths. Or maybe you're just in the car waiting to pick up your kids, giving yourself a little facial massage because that's the only 3 minutes of sanity you have, and that works too. Thank you guys again for joining. And don't forget, coffee drop today. I'm so excited about this underwear. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Tagless, seamless, very luxurious. This is worth every single penny. It will change your workouts. It just will. You just feel so supported, whether you want to or not want to have a camel toe, or maybe you just can't be bothered to think about it. That's me. I can't be bothered. I don't have too many things to do. So wearing JIV makes me feel supported. They're gorgeous. They work great under jeans that are like super sexy. I wear a lot of like high-waisted mom jeans, but they tend to be a little camel toe. What's that word? Inducing? Because they're just cut that way. And JIV saves me. Also, it's wonderful under all your leggings, so you can wear those white, beige, pink leggings and not worry that your camel toe showing. So check out the color coffee at jivathletics.com. And I hope you guys shop this incredible bra and the other panties that come in black and sand on JIV and on Verishop. And they come in mid-rise as well, so you don't have to be a high-rise girl like me. And I will see you guys so soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah! Bye, guys.